we're going to go into Bodhidharma and the Bloodstream sermon. The Bloodstream sermon is a sermon that was an expression in Zen Buddhism. It's an expression in Zen Buddhism what mind is, and it's one of the older texts. It's a text that a lot of Buddhist schools or a lot of mystic schools actually use to get a deeper understanding. Everything that appears in the three realms comes from the mind. Hence, Buddhas of the past and future teach mind to mind without bothering about definition. The three realms is earth, the atmosphere, and the heavens. These are the three realms. But if they don't define it, what do they mean by mind? You ask. That's your mind. I answer. That's my mind. If I had no mind, how could I answer? If you had no mind, how could you ask? That which asks is your mind. Through endless calculus, without beginning, whatever you do, wherever you are, that's your real mind. That's your real Buddha. This mind is the Buddha, says the same thing. So Buddha means aware, and it's like a miraculous form of awareness that goes beyond the normal form of awareness. This is a Buddha. That's what Buddha means. It's not in reference to a specific person, but to a person that realizes this in their nature. So Buddha is to be miraculously aware. All right. So this mind is the Buddha. Say the same thing. Beyond this mind, you will never find another Buddha. The search for enlightenment or nirvana beyond this mind is impossible. The reality of your own self-nature, the absence of cause and effect, is what is meant by mind. The reality of your own self-nature. And this means our nature is in reference to being in the world, but not of the world. Our true nature is in reference to those things in this world here that define us, our characteristics, our emotions, our personality. Those things are not our true nature. Those are the things that we acquired and picked up along the way. Our true being has no attachment to these things here. But here in this realm here, we get caught up a little bit. So we're trying to re-establish this connection to our soul identity, your true nature. So the reality of your own self-nature, the absence of cause and effect, this is what is meant by mind. This is what is meant by mind. Your mind is nirvana, like a place of salvation. You might think you can find a Buddha or enlightenment somewhere beyond the mind, but such a place doesn't exist. Trying to find a Buddha or enlightenment is like trying to grab space. Space has a name, but no form. It's not something you can pick up or put down, and you certainly can't grab it. Beyond this mind, you will never see a Buddha. The Buddha is a product of your mind. Why look for a Buddha beyond this mind? From this point forward, I'm going to replace the word Buddha with awareness. Yeah? Every time you hear awareness, you're hearing Buddha. Awareness of the past and future only talks about this mind. The mind is the awareness, and the awareness is the mind. Beyond the mind, there is no awareness. And beyond the awareness, there is no mind. If you think there is awareness beyond the mind, where is he? There is no awareness beyond the mind. So why envision one? You can't know your real mind as long as you deceive yourself. As long as you're entrailed by a lifeless form, you're not free. I'm going to read that passage again without replacing it. Buddhas of the past and future only talk about this mind. The mind is the Buddha, and the Buddha is the mind. Beyond the mind, there is no Buddha, and beyond the Buddha, there is no mind. If you think there is a Buddha beyond the mind, where is he? There is no Buddha beyond the mind. So why envision one? You can't know your real mind as long as you deceive yourself. As long as you're entrailed by a lifeless form, you're not free. If you don't believe me, deceiving yourself won't help. It's not the Buddha's fault. It's not awareness's fault. People, though, are deluded. Awareness is the polarity to delusion. So people, though, are deluded. They're unaware that their own mind is the Buddha. Otherwise, they wouldn't look for a Buddha outside the mind. Buddhas don't save Buddhas. Awareness does not save awareness. If you use your mind to look for a Buddha, you won't see the Buddha. I'm going to say that again. If you use your mind to look for awareness, you won't see the awareness. As long as you look for awareness somewhere else, you will never see that your own mind is the Buddha. Don't use a Buddha to worship a Buddha, and don't use mind to invoke a Buddha. Buddhas don't recite sutras, Buddhas don't keep precepts, and Buddhas don't break precepts. Buddhas don't break or keep anything. Buddhas don't do good or evil. To find the Buddha, you have to see your nature. You have to see your nature. Whoever sees his nature is a Buddha. Whoever can make soul contact and communicate with inner being, whoever can connect with the aspects that is not of this reality, is a Buddha, is aware. If you don't, this is the miraculous awareness, that once you have this awareness of your internal being, and you communicate with your internal being, with your ancestors that flow through your blood. Once you have this internal connection, then your awareness becomes miraculous. You see things before things happen. This is the awareness. Whoever sees this true nature is a Buddha. If you don't see your nature, invoking a Buddha, reciting a sutra, making offerings, or keeping laws, precepts are all useless. Although invoking a Buddha results in a good karma, reciting a sutra results in good memory, and keeping precepts results in a good rebirth, and making offerings brings future blessings, but no Buddha. So leave it there.